We're at the Henry Hotel today for the Strategic Insights podcast. I am lucky enough to be joined today by a 20-plus year customer, Anne Scheurger. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Off and running. Anne, thanks for joining us today. I wanted to ask you a simple question to get started because I know we're going to have some fun things to talk about. You know, how did this 20-year journey start?
So back in the year 2000, the company I work for, Morrison Products, was embarking upon an ERP implementation journey. And we partnered with RCM, and then I was hired by Morrison to be the project manager.
All right, so you started right out the gate from the entire, as we like to call it, ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning project. You were the main person for the organization that led that relationship with, at the time, our consulting team.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
So how did that, how does that start from being the PM to where we are today? What did that journey look like?
It's ebbed and flowed over the years, that's for sure. But it has definitely been a close-knit relationship, specifically myself with Mike Cook, and then others whom I've met over the years. As additional projects have come up, as we've needed to upgrade, as we've needed to add on other products, they've just been a great partner for us, really knowing our organization inside and out, as well as obviously the products that are offered in the entire QAD ecosystem.
I appreciate you noting that because a lot of times partnerships, when you look for, some people call them vendors, some people call them partners, their understanding and their ability to listen and stay connected to you as your company needs change. I mean, obviously I'm saying in this last 20 years, I'm assuming you've had some pretty interesting things come up, whether it be industry requirements or acquisitions, divestitures, any of those times that we've been able to help support you through those?
Absolutely, absolutely. In 2018, our company acquired what had been our largest competitor, and essentially overnight we doubled our footprint, both in terms of manufacturing facilities as well as number of employees. And there is no way we could have accomplished the objectives that we'd been tasked with without the help from Strategic. It was a messy acquisition from the standpoint that it was a carve-out from JCI, Johnson Controls International. We're a small player, they're a huge player, so during the negotiation process, I would say we didn't have a lot of leverage in terms of negotiating like the TSA lengths. We had 1 year hard deadlines at the max on our TSAs. And this was one of these projects where there was no such thing as a delay. There were no extensions. We had to get it completed. We had to have all the sites up and running, not only on core QAD, but all of the partner products as well.
Oh, wow. So those messy, generally those timelines that they give you, you have to really jump in with 2 feet and understand that it's never fun. And our team always likes to say that when we consult with people and we get that partnership going, we like to be an extension of our customer. So when we get in, hopefully, our service team is supporting in a level where you feel like, you're reaching your goals, and we have the best interests of course, your company in mind. And as we've gone through the years, I'm assuming since your current title is what with the organization?
I'm our Senior Vice President.
Okay, so you're the Senior Vice President. I've heard you've had some interesting titles over the years as we've led to SVP.
Oh, the rumors have gotten out, yes. So I started as our ERP project manager. My father, we're a family-owned business. My father thought it would be fun if I had a business card that read ERP GAL, because his nickname for me was ERPGAL. But people had a fun time trying to figure out what GAL stood for, when in fact it didn't stand for anything. It was just ERPGAL.
Perfect. Yeah, I hope you have one of those cards still framed somewhere.
I do not have it framed, but that's a good idea. Maybe I should take all my different cards. There was another title that never did make it onto a business card. We have a couple different product lines. We're in the heating and air conditioning, truly, the air moving business.
Right.
So one of our product lines is called blower. And when I was running production, I was the manager of that department. So my title was blower manager.
I imagine that would probably be not too kind to put on a business card.
No, internally everybody thought it made total sense, but no, I as a young female at the time, I did not put that on a business card, so I can't frame that one, sorry.
So you've been with us for obviously a number of years, and we take great pride in fostering the relationships and supporting our customers. And when you look at the service offering and the thought leadership we provide, what are the things you think of when you think of strategic?
I would say first and foremost the relationship and the relationship building. It's someone whom I can turn to, others in my organization can turn to, and we know it's an organization, strategic is an organization that has our back, not necessarily someone who's just trying to sell product, not trying to put the square peg in the round hole. There's a story going back some years, before Susie was in the position she's in now, she fostered a great relationship with our CFO to the point where if we had some finance-related projects, he would only trust it if Susie was endorsing this as well.
That's a partnership. We understand, because obviously Susie Reno, our president and CEO, as we talk about those years and those title changes, that's the type of responsibility she takes with everything. So it's great to hear that that's been there from day one. And I appreciate your time today and speaking with us as a partner, and of course your thought leadership as being on the board of the Midwest User Group in the 20 plus years that we've been working together, and I look forward to many more.
I do as well. Looking forward to what we've got coming down the pike. It sounds like QAD has a lot of changes coming to their product,
Yes.
And we're looking forward to keeping up with those changes and hopefully doing so with you guys at Strategic.
Thank you again.